The story is set in the Taisho era, where a group of young swordsmen fight demons. Demons have higher physical functions than humans, and are almost immortal, so humans are preyed upon one way or the other. Demon can only be killed by sunlight, or with a special sword. There are also demons that use special techniques. So this man formed a group to kill demons, the Demon Slayer Corps. The story begins with Tanjiro returning home. One day, Tanjiro comes home to find that his family has been attacked and killed by demons. Tanjiro despairs, but he finds his sister, Priestess, who is still alive. However, when the demon's blood entered her wound, she became a demon. Then a swordsman named Ju Tomioka appears. The demon priestess suppresses her desire to eat human flesh and blood, and tries to protect Tanjiro from Ju. Sensing something different from ordinary demons, Ju advises Tanjiro to visit a man named Sakanji Urokadaki and writes a letter of recommendation for him. Then Tanjiro becomes an apprentice to Master Urokadaki in order to protect Nezuko, who has become a demon, and to gain the power to defeat demons. Under the guidance of Master Urokadaki, Tanjiro continues his training while he complains to him. While enduring his guidance, he learns the breathing techniques necessary to fight demons. One of these breathing techniques, total concentration breathing, is able to take in a large amount of oxygen into the lungs and greatly increase physical performance. Towards the end of the training, Master Urokadaki gave me a graduation assignment to cut this rock. Master Urokadaki thought there was no way he could cut it, but with the help of two mysterious people, Tanjiro cut the rock. While Master Urokadaki is stunned, Tanjiro heads for the final exam of the Demon Slayer Corps. The graduation exam takes place in a mountain covered with wisteria flowers. The wisteria flowers have the power to keep demons at bay, and the demons are trapped there. The graduation exam was to spend 7 days with the demons, and if you survived, you passed. Tanjiro survives well, defeating the demons, but then he encounters a huge, deformed demon with many hands wrapped around its body. This demon was relentless in its pursuit of Master Urokadaki's students. Tanjiro was furious when he found out that the two mysterious people he had met while cutting the rock had also been victims of this demon. He cut them down. Thus, Tanjiro survived for 7 days and passed the final exam. When Tanjiro officially joins the Demon Slayer Corps, he is given a Nichiren sword by a swordsmith named Haganezuka. The Nichiren sword is made from iron that has been well exposed to the sun, and is the only weapon that can defeat demons. With the weapon in hand, Tanjiro encounters a demon hiding in the ground, but he cuts it down. In the meantime, he followed a familiar smell, and found it was Muzan Kabutsuji, the boss of the demons. He tries to cut him down, but he escapes when I am helping people. In the midst of this commotion, Tanjiro meets Tamayo and Yashiro, who are both demons, and are thinking of killing Muzan. From them, he learns that Muzan has 12 strongest demons called 12 Moon Demons Kazuki, who are his direct subordinates. While talking with them, the boss's pursuers appeared in front of Tanjiro and his friends. They call themselves members of the 12 Moon Demons, and they are demons who used a technique unique to demons called the Blood Demon Art. The Arrow Man was a demon who could use the eyes on his hands to make arrows appear and manipulate the power vectors of any object at will. However, he was cut down and killed. The other demon dies a disgusting death, with help from an insider. On his way to a new mission, he meets Zenitsu. He takes Zenitsu with him to the house where the demon is, and this time they encounter a Inosuke. Zenitsu encounters the demon but faints from fear, awakens, and kills him. Inosuke also encountered a demon but killed him instantly. Tanjiro meets Kyugai, the former the 12 Moon Demons. This demon was a drumming demon, but he was cut down and killed. The three of them then became friends, and after enjoying their youth, they headed for Mount Natagomo. The Demon Slayer Corps was dispatched to this MT Natagomo, but they were forced to fight a hard battle against a family of demons who used the spider's ability, and were just on the verge of being wiped out. While the squad is split up by the demon's assault, Tanjiro faces Louis, one of the 12 Moon Demons. Although cornered by Louis's overwhelming strength, Tanjiro recalls the Hinakami Kagura dance that his father taught him in the Running Lantern, and applies it to his attacks to fight back. Together with Nezuko, who had developed the blood demon art of making blood explode, they hunted down Louis to within an inch of his life, but they did not succeed in defeating him. The one who saved them in the nick of time was Ju, the pillar of the Demon Slayer Corps. The pillars are the 9 highest-ranking swordsmen in the Demon Slayer Corps. Ju showed the overwhelming difference in power and defeated Louis by chopping off his head. Thus ended the Battle of Natagomo Mountain. However, Tanjiro was put on trial over the treatment of Priestess, a demon. Tanjiro and Priestess are severely pursued by the pillars. After Priestess endures her lust for blood, her existence is officially recognized by the head of the Demon Slayer Corps, Kagaya Abuyashiki. The 3 of them, who were seriously injured in the Battle of Natagomo Mountain, were treated at the residence of Kocho Shinobu. The healing process goes well, and they begin training to learn total concentration, constant. Then a new order arrives and the 3 board the infinite train that Rengoku, one of the pillars, is riding. The movie version continues this story. How did you like it? If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and rate it highly.